Today we're going to show you how to set up the LaneRotr R1 and operate it. Start by ensuring all bolts are tight and all grease points have been greased. Start by connecting your loader. Once you've got your Euro hitch connection secure on your tractor, the two hoses for the lift and lower arm, which operate this hydraulic cylinder, go into your third function connections. You might need an adapter depending on your couplings. This particular machine has the steady arm wheel guide option, so there's another set of hoses to connect. Bundle the 1/4 inch steady arm hoses and the 1/2 inch drive motor hoses together. Thread these along the loader arm, up out of the way of the front wheels so they don't get snagged. The best way is to grab all 4 hoses together, hook them around behind the stack, and feed them through the handle. Then run them up and over the top of the rear wheel arch. They will rest nicely there. Make sure there's enough slack in the hoses so if you need to lift the loader up and over a fence, you've got the length. Use a cable tie or two to fix the hoses to the arch of the loader arm. For this one, we're just going around the top of the hydraulic ram. It's important that the rotor pitch is right. One position up on the rotor head gives a forward pitch. If the rotor is too flat, the material will be thrown back onto the race. This angle should come factory set. Adjust both the front and back wheels all the way up. Before starting the tractor, ensure nobody is standing near the LaneRotr. With your tractor running at an idle, test all controls to ensure they are correct and to get a feel for the machine. The third service should operate the lift and lower arm using the joystick with the third function button engaged. The hydraulic motor hoses must be plugged into the constant flow remote. You must be able to run the motor in constant flow. If not available, a bungee cord will hold it engaged. The steady arm hydraulics are plugged into any other rear remote service that is spare. Avoid running the rotor when the arm is all the way up. It can catch on the rubber curtain. Set your tractor revs so the rotor is spinning at a brisk speed and the flow is sufficient for the lift rams and the rotor to work simultaneously. Set your tractor gears so that at these revs you are only doing 1.5 kilometers per hour or less forward speed. With most tractors, this is between 1000 and 1600 RPM. It is recommended that you start operating at less than 1 kilometer per hour until you get a feel of the machine's capabilities. To begin, lower the LaneRotr down until the 2 jack wheels are touching the ground softly. Don't apply too much weight on it. Start the rotor and gently lower the lift arm until the blades are lightly skimming the track surface. Now lower the steady arm wheel down until it just touches the ground. You can now start cutting. Put the tractor in gear and move forward slowly. Any cutting depth adjustments are made with the steady arm, or if your machine doesn't have one, gently lift or lower your main lift arm with your third service. If this is jerky and hard to control, you may restrict the flow using the tap on the hydraulic line at the manifold or at the tractor if it has adjustment. If you're cutting too deep, use your steady arm to lift the rotor. If it bogs down under pressure, lift your rotor. Keep the center of the rotor directly above the build-up line. This ensures that most of the material is thrown out at 90 degrees, not back onto the laneway. When approaching a post, be ready to slightly lift your rotor. This helps keep the blades clear, especially on crowned laneways. Wait until you're about 30 centimeters from the post, then start turning out gently. Once you're past the post, turn back in and lower your rotor to cutting height. With LaneRotr, it is important to make small, fine movements. Do not be aggressive. When reaching the end of a run, disengage the rotor, lift the boom arm with your third function, lift the loader, and you're free to turn around. Try to avoid wires lower than 20 centimeters from the ground. There is an anti-wire bar to help. If needed, ensure you start with the wire outside of the bar and it will slide along the outside, clear of the blades. Where build-up is heavy, hard or stony, be prepared to take 2 cuts. Do a shallow first pass, then a deeper second pass to finish it off to track level. Flicking material into the laneway. Ensure your rotor is directly above the centre of the build-up line. Ensure you have slight forward pitch on the rotor so the blades aren't touching at the rear. Braking shear bolts. Ensure the shear bolt is tight, reduce your forward speed, and ensure large obstacles are removed from laneways. Rotor biting the ground. Slow your lift arm hydraulics down using the flow reducer valve. Fit the steady arm if you do not have it. Reduce your forward speed. Lift arm not working while the rotor is spinning. Ensure you have enough engine revs. Try reducing your hydraulic drive motor flow so it shares flow with other services. Check your tractor has sufficient total hydraulic flow. Built for efficiency, easy to operate and easy to maintain. Got questions? Check the FAQ section or get in touch. When finished, shut down, lower the machine, wash it down, and disconnect safely. To store, lower the rotor onto something soft like a tire or a pallet. Clean after every use. Before use, check all bolts are tight and all greasable points are greased.